Firefighters already left the scene, but crews are out here fencing up the area, and right here is where the fire kicked off. We did see a couple of medical vans go into the base just this morning. We're already seeing the support for Officer Tara Sullivan here this morning outside the church. There are blue ribbons tied to every pole here. From what we know, there's still hostages inside. We don't know how many, but police have confirmed that the suspect is armed. Now, I did get a chance to speak to a woman who lives really near this area, and she told me that she's afraid, especially because of the fact that the suspect chose a random home to get into. And she was asking the question, hey, this could have been me. What would I do if this were me? And well, restoration contractors are at the scene right now, taking a look at the damaged home here in Elk Grove. And this is just a tragic moment for this family. Sacramento is still awaiting a soccer stadium, and that is why we're here at the rail yard this morning, because that's where they're going to be building that stadium. And if we do get that Major League Soccer team announcement on Monday morning, that means that they can start building this bad boy up, and we'll possibly be watching a game coming up in 2022. Ladies, back to you. Wow, this is not the day that I begin my shopping season. I started that a long time ago, and that seems to be the case for a lot of people here, because look at this parking lot. Doors are expected to open up in less than an hour, and it's still pretty much empty. But now when you come here to Finnegan's Pub, the first thing you see at the door, hand sanitizer. So these are the many things that they're doing just to make sure that the public is feeling safe going out. So Matt, you're gonna lead the way, and I'm gonna parallel park this bad boy.
Here we go. You're natural.
Thank you.
Look at that. She has got it.
I am trying my hardest. I got kiddos back here. This is the 5th year that you guys are doing this. Why help out all the athletes for the Special Olympics in Sacramento? I'm a lonely banana in the streets of Sacramento. if only there was someone out there for me. And yet there is. That's because Wide Open Walls artist Shane Grammer actually decided to have some fun with this post. And clearly, so did I, because I oddly feel very comfortable in a banana suit right now. I'm going to do a Sabrina bite. Chef Adam, are you ready for this? You're either going to love me or hate me after this one, but all right, folks, here you have it. Let's try this out.
The soon-to-be trademarked Sabrina bites.
We are still hanging out this morning at the California International Marathon, and right now they are on 3 hours, 21 minutes, and 26 seconds. We're seeing hundreds of runners still coming through here, and we've shown you the starting line. We've shown you the women's, the men's, but this morning I still want to talk to you about one more group here this morning, and those are the disabled athletes that are out there, and we don't have any coming through the line right now, but right here is a proud mother. Sister in blue.
CBS 13's Sabrina Silva has that part of our coverage.
Out of state doesn't necessarily mean out of line when it comes to a fallen comrade.
I definitely wanted to make the trip up here so that I could pay my respects to Officer O'Sullivan.
For these officers coming from far and wide to honor Officer Tara O'Sullivan, who paid the ultimate sacrifice, is a part of what makes them family.
Part of our department's mission is just to show that support, and that's why we come out to these.
And after a 10-hour drive from Portland, Oregon, Officer Larson postponed his own duties at home to share that support. And he joined thousands of other officers from all over the country, as well as south of the state. Some reminiscing tragic losses within their own department.
We recently lost an officer in the Costa Mesa Police Department last year, and I saw firsthand exactly, how much that impacted our department.
And now their hope is to bring peace and support to their sisters and brothers in blue.
It's difficult to describe that level of loss, and I'm sure they're hurting a lot. And we all are.
3,000 dresses lined up, ready to be picked off the racks by hundreds of women in Sacramento, all of them for free. Some even traveling all the way from Modesto to walk out with their dream gown.
Nowadays, people don't have money for this kind of stuff, and people struggle, and this is the biggest blessing that we could get, not just for dresses, for shoes, for a raffle of makeup, and just to be around the people that we don't know.
And it's women like Annabelle that drive Mina Perez, the founder of Vida de Oro Foundation, to host events like these.
It's a need. It's an expense, and it's a burden that families are struggling through right now. So we're giving a dress so that they can start their celebration of what they're going through.
But for Mina, her volunteers and sponsors, the hard work pays off when they meet all of the women they're helping.
They can't believe it. They just don't. There's got to be a catch. Why is this happening? Why are you doing this? But at the same time, they're so excited about it because it's like, this is like going to Disneyland. It's a wonderful feeling of hope. I can have something and just keep going.
Now that the dresses are all picked out, these ladies are gearing up for their big night at prom, leaving this message behind.
Thank you to the Vida de Oro Foundation.